than to get him injured and help him survive. So they're really focused not on the next medical technique, but stopping the injuries themselves.
With the new medical techniques, the new gauze that they made, the Marines, they're actually required to wear them like around their thighs, so if they get their leg blown off or their foot blown off, they can just pull it right down or like tie it off so it stops the bleeding right away.
You talked about a couple of the advancements in the Iraq and Afghanistan wars. Which one do you guys think is the most important, or I guess the best?
Personally, I think when he saved the guy from having his leg amputated, it said in the article that most doctors right there would have instantly cut off the leg so that the metal in his leg doesn't spread throughout his body, because if it did get into his veins and did go up into his heart, he would die. So right there, Dr. York, instead of doing that, saved that guy's leg by implanting a new dye that they have that will show you where the veins are, and he saw that the veins weren't damaged enough and they could be saved. So he put in a screen filter, which is a new technique in itself, combined with the dye to see that the veins in his leg were not damaged enough, or not damaged to what they thought they were. He saved that guy's leg and the trauma of having his leg amputated. So I think that's pretty cool that they can have a dye that will show through a machine all the veins and where they're bursted and where they're totally intact. So I thought that was a pretty cool medical advancement.
How do you think the number and severity of casualties in war affects the American public's opinion?
I think the more casualties that they get overseas make people not want the war to be happening, since so many people are dying from it and it's affecting so many people. But with the medical advancements, more people are living than ever were before. So I think the medical advancements are really good with helping people maybe support the war more, because more good has been coming out of it recently since not as many people are dying.
How could the business world and the general public benefit from these medical advancements?
How could they?
Yeah, how could the business world and the general public benefit from these?
I mean, there's multiple companies that use, like GE builds MRI machines, and the new technology they can use. And once the war's over, or they can see the new equipment that the Army Corps of Engineers is building, and they can model it if they're new. So for example, MRI machines may become cheaper. The MRI machine right now costs about $3 million. And with these new portable ones, just like TVs, as the technology grows, the older ones get cheaper. So for the general public, you get lower healthcare costs, which help now our government, since that's supported by our government now.
I think also for the businesses, they'll be able to make more things to make more money for themselves, and then the general public have more of these advancements that they could live with something they would have died before, or something similar to them. They might not have to get their leg amputated because of these new techniques that the military has come up with and brought over here.
Okay, thank you.